Give it up for Andrew McNicholas.
So I'm going to tell y'all some embarrassing stories about myself, just because I feel like I never do that. I feel like I get up here and I'm like, my life's great, and it is, so be jealous. But here's some... Sorry, that was me. I'm just an average guy. So here's three. I'll try to blow them down. So I was dating this girl at a point, and she was like fundamentalist Christian, which didn't bother me. And we were linking up over New Year's, and that's not a sex thing. Like, she just happened to be coming through Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is where I live. And her parents are apparently huge horror movie freaks. Has everyone seen the movie Insidious before I get started?
Yeah.
That's enough clapping. So I'll tell this to Rowan then entirely. So you know that one part of the movie where like you see the spooky demon for the very first part? It's super spooky, and you're not expecting it, and I wasn't expecting it, and I'd been sitting like precariously for like an hour and a half, and the music gets real low, but then the violin starts picking up, and it's just like a quick cut to the dad of the movie, who's also Raoul in Phantom of the Opera. Check it out. And he's great. So I went to go readjust myself, but the spook happens. Yeah, that's what I did. And so if it's a jump scare, what you do is you kind of tense up and grab. So I like grabbed and tensed and almost ripped my beanbag off. And I'm watching this with my very Christian girlfriend and her, unbeknownst to me, like fundamentalist Christian parents. And so all they see is spooky demon man, and then fuck! So we stopped watching the movie, and it made me leave the house, and I had to stop dating their daughter. You never know with movies, man. I don't know with movies. I remember being in 6th grade. It was the first time I was ever able to go watch a movie by myself. It was Spider-Man 2, and I remember that because Doc Ock is my favorite supervillain in the Tobey Maguire series. And so I had like $20. I was like, give me that large popcorn. Give me that large drink. And I didn't understand how movies work, so I ate all of the popcorn at first, like a glutton. And it's like halfway through the movie, and it's that one boring part where it's like they're trying to figure out their love, like then. And I was like, I'm in 6th grade, I don't know what love is. So I go to lift up my drink, and I should have brought a drink up here. And I tap the bottom. Well, the drink was so condensated that it had started making the bottom of the cup kind of like watery paper, like paper mache before it dries. And I turned to my buddy that I'm watching it with, and I was like, yo, this feels like a waterbed, man. Check this out. He goes, really? And pokes full on through underneath of my like 32 ounce of Dr. Pepper. So now you just hear in a silent movie theater, oh, shit, what do I do? What do I do? Dude, put it in the popcorn bucket, man. Just put it in the popcorn bucket. So I'm like, I'm sitting down in the movie, just holding it, and you still just hear for like 3 uninterrupted minutes. And after that 3rd minute, a guy goes, someone paying in here? And I didn't know what to say, so I was like, no. And then after that, we leave, and we're like, oh, what a great movie. And my other friend, who I didn't tell you about, because he was a dick the entire time and didn't tell me, he's in 8th grade, and he was like, Andrew, dude, why don't you just like put the drink on the bottom so water diffusion? It wouldn't make that loud sound. It would just fill up quietly. Because I'm not in physics like you, Jimmy! I hate that guy. You never know with cups, though, man. I don't trust myself with cups, especially when they get sweaty and when I'm sweaty. This is what I'll leave over. So this was sophomore year, when I just came back from undergrad. And what do you do, like, the week before classes start? Duh, you have a rager. Everyone gets hammered. Not me, obviously, because I never drank underage. That's in case any bar people are listening. So we got hammered. We went to house party after house party after house party. And I was like, yo, I'm an RA. I can't go back to my dorm and be like, hey, be quiet! Please. So I was like, hey, buddy, can I stay at your apartment? He's like, yeah, man, no problem. Come through. But let's stop at Guss'ss first, because, my stomach was getting a little rambly. So I wanted to eat, I was hungry, and I get up there. I'm first in line. I know exactly what I want. And so I go, I want a double cheeseburger, smoked cheddar cheese, drink to go. Gus says, cool. And I was like, cool. And I get my drink, and I'm waiting right by the door, and it's so hot. It's like 85 degrees inside, 86 degrees outside. And so my hands were sweaty, and the drink's real sweaty. And a gust of wind comes down from the AC unit, and it spooked me, and I just dropped the drink. And it shattered right in front of the entrance. So I left. And I stand outside for like 30 minutes, and I just eat my food. I didn't turn around. I was like, that's implicative as hell. To be like, what's going on inside? So my friends finally come out, and they're like, dude, where were you? And I was like, yo, where were y'all? I'm out here waiting in the heat, eating my food like a heathen. They go, yo, apparently someone threw their drink at a girl, and she slipped and fell and cracked her head. on the ground. So all the dudes were like, yo, who threw that? And all the girls were like, oh, Samantha. So, you know, we were dealing with that. And I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. I can't believe that happened. And my friend goes, yeah, dude, it was Andrew. Didn't you have a drink when you, like, got your order? And I was like, Thank you.